Good morning. Good morning. Please remain standing as you are able for our national anthem. Good morning. Please be seated. Good morning and welcome. Welcome to South Texas College of Law Houston's Fall 2023 Commencement Ceremony. I have to tell you, I love when we do commencement here in this room because I get to see the faces that you all are, hold them up. There you go. There were more faces here. Lights back here. This is wonderful. It's great to see everybody. My name is Mike Barry. I have the honor of serving as the president and dean of South Texas College of Law, and this is our final academic event of our centennial 100th anniversary year. And on behalf of the law school and the faculty and the board of directors and our staff and our entire community, I get to, in front of family and friends and spouses and significant others and children and grandmas and tias and abuelas and everybody who's here today, say, congratulations, graduates. Families and friends, we welcome you today. You are a part of our South Texas family as well. You're part of our community. We know that our graduates make it to this stage today in large part because of the support you have given them, the many sacrifices you have made for them. I expect that each of you today will receive heartfelt congratulations from your graduates, but please know that we appreciate all that you have done for them as well. Shameless social media plug, it has to happen. When you are posting pictures today, please use the hashtag STCLgrad. That way we can track all of the pictures from today. And as you know, if it's not on social media, it did not happen. So I take a picture of all of our students at their orientation, and then I take one at graduation. It's a how it started, how it's going sort of thing, before and after. So I'm going to right now set up, clean the lens. There you go, that's that one. That'll be on LinkedIn later today. And after the ceremony concludes today, you can watch a recording of it today on YouTube, through Facebook, LinkedIn, or on our website. I would like to welcome the stage party at this point. We have several representatives of the South Texas Board of Directors with us today. Please stand as I call your name. We have our board chair, Janora Boykins. The immediate past chair is Ken Johnson. Board members Nick Lanza, Randy Sorrells, Teresa Chang, and Gordon Kwan. Thank you all. We also have with us Jennifer Stogner, who is the president of our Alumni Association. Thank you to all of you for your leadership and your support of the school. With us also, we have our faculty. Will the members of the faculty please stand? Thank you for recognizing our faculty members who have worked with our graduates and supported them and helped them arrive at this day. Graduates, parents are not supposed to have favorite children. Although in our family, we knew my sister was the favorite, but that's a different story. Deans aren't supposed to have favorite classes either. But I will confess that I have a special place in my heart for you. I looked last night and I found the picture from January 6th of 2021 when many of you started. You were in Garrett Towns, you were wearing masks, and you were socially distanced. We were still in the throes of the pandemic, and you trusted us, and you started law school anyway. That will, that dedication, that resiliency that has characterized that first day has been with you and characterized your entire law school journey. And whether you started then or a little bit before or a little bit after, you have risen to the challenge. You pressed forward, you persisted, you overcame, and because you did, today we can celebrate you, and we celebrate your accomplishments. I have the honor today of proudly welcoming you into the distinguished profession of law. And as we look back at what you have accomplished and we look today at welcoming you, we also look forward. Today you join 16,000 alumni of South Texas, leaders in our profession, leaders across the state, across the country, advocates for justice. And like them, you today assume a responsibility to lead and to serve. Ours is a mission-driven law school. The hallmarks of diversity, opportunity, excellence, and service. And one of my guiding scriptural principles has always been from the Gospel of Luke in chapter 12. To whom much is given, much will be expected. Graduates, you have received much. You have had the opportunity to study law in our great nation. You have the gift of intelligence. You have the support of the family and friends who are here today and so many others. And you have a bright future in a noble profession. You have been blessed abundantly. And as a South Texas graduate, we now have high expectations of you. In our nation, which relies on the rule of law, in our city and state, which require leaders of capability and integrity, and in our communities, which need committed leaders. I want to emphasize the great potential that is yours, the potential for good that is granted to you because you now have a law degree, or at least you will in about 34 minutes. You have the right to stand up for what's right, to speak for those who do not have a voice, to call out injustices, to act with integrity and with boldness, always, every day, every time, no exceptions. We are thrilled to welcome you to the stage today as members of our profession, as colleagues, as advocates. You have earned this degree, and today we celebrate and congratulate you. But your work is not done. You now have power, and you have responsibility that comes with power. You have received much, and much will be required of you. We're counting on you to make all of us proud. Today, I have the honor of introducing one of your members, a member of the graduating class who has served our law school and our community with distinction and excellence. Josh Voydick is a Texas A&M graduate. He is actively I learned when I came to Texas, you can't say a school name without getting a whoop. He is actively engaged in the South Texas law community as a student, served as a research assistant for Professor Deborah Berman. His pro bono service during his legal internship allowed him to aid a family seeking asylum and to assist in resolving contested wills. He has completed a 50-mile ultra marathon, and his volunteer service includes Habitat for Humanity. And in April, he will join the law firm here of Hunton Andrews Kurth. We applaud Josh's remarkable academic achievements and his commitment to the values of hard work, integrity, and community engagement. He exemplifies our law school's mission and values. And it is our tradition that that individual who is graduating at the top of the class has an opportunity to address you and our families and friends. Josh, the floor is yours.
Wow, man, a lot of people here. I mean, this might be probably the biggest group I've ever spoken in front of, so a little nervous, but thank you, Dean Barry. And first, let's hear it for the December class of 2023. Woo! Man, time really flies. Like, guys, like, congrats, we did it. We are finally here. This is the day we've been waiting for. But first, I'd like to thank my parents, my brothers, my friends and family, because I truly am blessed to have so many people that support me and really would do anything to help me. I also want to give a shout out to my study group and competition partners, Summer, Jordy, Cooper, Austin, Adam, graduating with us here today. Without you guys, I definitely wouldn't be here, so thank you. But there's one person here that I want to thank more than anyone, because if it wasn't for this one person, I know for a fact I would not be here, and that's my wife, Kim. Yeah. Without her, I would not have had the courage to quit my job, go to law school, and take this leap. But she saw the potential in me, encouraged my passion, and supported and guided me on this journey. And I truly am so thankful for you, Kim, and I love you with all my heart, and I could not have done this without you. Looking back, these 3 years just flew by. Like I remember, as Dean Barry was talking, we're sitting in the George R. Brown, just socially distanced. First time we got out of the house after COVID, and everybody's just so friendly. Everybody introduced themselves, new friends. I didn't know anyone here, but as soon as I got here, I made several new friends, already exchanging phone numbers. We all knew that law school was essentially a competition. We're graded on a curve against each other, but that didn't stop anyone from helping each other. Anytime there was a question, a problem, and someone asked, there was always people there to help, always people reaching out and helping essentially their opponent. And that is truly a testament of the character of this class. It's something that I hope each and every one of you take into the legal profession. Now, I really want to stand up here and just reminisce about some of the crazy times, like the fear of having to stand up in Professor Moore's class to recite, or delivering mail with a turtle, Professor Page. or answering a question wrong in Professor Yamamoto's class. And the answer is, or you thought about it. Right? But I was asked to do something motivational. So if y'all just hold for 1 second, I just have one more story and then I'll be done here. This story really became the way that I now try to live my life. It really motivated me to always take a risk and always try my best. And of course, I learned this from the one and only David Goggins. So I believe in some type of higher form that gives us purpose. And one day, we will all die. And we go to whatever the afterlife is or whatever it is that you believe in. And for this story, let's pretend that I didn't go to law school. I didn't meet my wife, Kim, who encouraged me and saw my potential. I just did what was easy. I stayed at my old job. I mean, it was a good job. It paid well, right? So I stayed there, lived a good life, an average life. And then, unfortunately, I died at the average American age, 76, 80, something like that. I mean, I go to the afterlife, and then we're all standing in a line. There's just a line of people, and at the front of the line, I see people kind of being interviewed. There's a chart, they're being asked questions. So I just wait there in line, and when it's my turn, I look at the top of the chart, and I see my name, Josh Foytick. Below my name, I see dates and just a list of things kind of explaining my life. Born 1990, graduated high school, went to A&M, got an entry-level job at a steel mill. But then the chart started saying things that I didn't recognize. Instead, it said, I graduated law school with honors, worked at an esteemed firm, clerked for federal judges, worked as an appellate attorney, became a judge myself, and then eventually became a law professor. This list also says I ran countless marathons, ultra marathons, and completed physical feats that most people find impossible when they're 20, but I did them over 50. I was a loving father and a great husband to my soulmate, Kim. When I'm up there, I look at this chart, I look to the interviewer, and I say, I didn't do those things. This isn't me. The interviewer says, I know. This isn't a timeline of your life. It's a list of your potential. This is the person you were meant to be. This is my greatest fear. This story has motivated me to always try my best, to always live up to the potential I know that I have and I know that all of you have. Because we all have this chart showing our potential, and all of us are on this path right now. We just finished law school. That's an amazing accomplishment. We need to live our life with the goal of not only reaching our potential, but trying to exceed it. And now I'll leave you with this. I challenge you to surpass your own potential. Exceed everyone's expectations of you. Don't let other people's perception of who you are and what you're capable of stop you from applying for the big job, starting your own firm, or even running for office. Surprise your family, your friends, and most of all, surprise yourself. Surprise yourself by exceeding what is written on your chart. Now let's all go together, pass the bar, and become pillars of the community and then of the world, because this group of people sitting here has the potential. Thank you.
Anybody up for a run? Thank you, Josh. I appreciate the encouragement that you have just provided to all of us. We're fortunate today as well to be joined by our South Texas Alumni Association President, Jennifer Stogner, who is a graduate of the class of 2006. She currently is of counsel at the law firm of Abraham Watkins. Jennifer also is Texas A&M, but Texas A&M Corpus Christi graduate. That was interesting. Here at South Texas, she participated in our advocacy program, competing in 11 national moot court and mock trial tournaments. And she won, with her now husband, Brant Stogner, the Atlas Student Trial Advocacy Competition. During law school, Jennifer was on the Dean's List, was nominated to the Order of the Barristers, and received the Dean's Outstanding Student Advocate Award. I welcome Jennifer now to share a warm alumni welcome with our graduates.
Good morning. Congratulations. I'm so proud of y'all, and I'm sure all of your friends and family members are as well. My name's Jennifer Stogner. I'm currently your Alumni Board of Directors President, and on behalf of the entire Alumni Association, I'm so happy to welcome you to our 16,000 strong Alumni Association. Today, when you cross that stage, you'll graduate from this law school after starting with social distancing and masks, and as I understand it, no one else in the building except your class. Your class is special for so many reasons. First of all, you're the last class that's going to graduate in our 100th year. You're the last one. No one else is going to be here when the class, graduates at the 200th anniversary, or at least I don't think they will. But not only that, y'all started during COVID, and you have a member up there in the back, Jordy Vargas, who happens to be my law clerk, and assuming that he takes the bar and passes it, he's going to become my contract lawyer too, which I find to be extremely special. And here's what's important about that. The Alumni Association will give back as much as you give in. I met Jordy by happenstance. A Saturday mock trial, trying to review a problem. I talked to Jordy and his teammates for about 2 hours, and when I got off of that Zoom, I was like, there's something about that kid. We hired him. He followed up with me. He was like, hey, I still would like to work with you. We ended up hiring him, and by hiring him, not only have we brought an asset into our firm, who's a South Texas grad, but also he brought us his girlfriend, Anita, and she's outstanding too. Things like this happen all the time in Houston and in other places with South Texas graduates. It means something, just like it means, here we go again. Just like it means something to be an Aggie and to have graduated from Texas A&M, it also means something to be a South Texas grad and to be part of our community. I was lucky enough to meet my husband the first day of orientation. We didn't start dating immediately. He was with another girl, which was an impediment, but you understand. But not just that, I had the opportunity while I was here and after I graduated to meet so many of the people that you see up on the stage. Not just faculty members, but board members, the chair of the board, Benny Augusto, Randy Sorrells, Nick Lanza. These are pillars of our legal community, but you know what? They're people too. And I was intimidated to go and talk to them. I didn't know what they'd think of me. I was absolutely certain I was gonna stick my foot right in my mouth and say the absolute wrong thing. And what I ultimately found out is they're good people too. And they want you to succeed just as much as we do. I'm gonna give you an invitation that I hope you won't accept until after you take the bar exam and pass it. But when you do, I'm gonna give you this invitation. Reach out to me. Reach out to me. I'm with Abraham Watkins. Reach out to me. I'd love to go to lunch. Go get coffee. Go have a drink. Whatever you like. Let's talk about what you wanna do, who you wanna be, what that potential is, and how you're going to live up to it. There are only two things that we can control in this life, and this is what my husband and I tell our kids all the time. You can control two things, your attitude and your effort. You've obviously kept a positive attitude through the strangest of times. You've dealt with all kinds of impediments just to get here today, and you put in the effort. Keep up that attitude, keep up that effort, maximize your potential, and welcome to our Alumni Association.
Thank you, Jen. We appreciate your commitment to South Texas, to our alumni, and to our community, and she means it when she says she will take you to lunch. I know this. Our commencement speaker today is Benny Augusto, Jr. He is from the class of 1995 here at South Texas, and he is the managing partner at Abraham Watkins, the full name of which is Abraham Watkins, Nichols, Augusto, Aziz, and Stogner. Earlier this year, the South Texas Alumni Association awarded Benny its highest honor, the 2023 Distinguished Graduate Award. That makes him one of only 2 individuals who have received multiple awards from the Alumni Association, because he also received the Public Service Award several years ago. He was born in New York City and raised in Puerto Rico. From a young age, he was taught that anything was possible through hard work and determination. He was recruited by Houston Christian University to attend and play Division I soccer, then attended the University of Houston to work on his graduate degree in microbiology. And then he taught high school and college students for 6 years before deciding that he wanted to come to law school. He has a long history of service to the legal profession and the community at the local, state, and national levels, including serving as the Hispanic National Bar Association president in 2011 and 2012, and founding the Mexican American Bar Association of Texas. He served as the president of the Houston Bar Association in 2019 and 2020, the first native Spanish speaker and the second Latino to serve in that role. Through the years, he has received national and local recognition, including the President's Award from the State Bar of Texas and the Houston Bar Association. And through the generosity of Benny and his wife, Nicole, South Texas was able to launch the Benny Agosto Jr. Diversity Center in 2021. Thank you to Benny and to Nikki for your steadfast support. Benny is a great friend of South Texas, and he exemplifies our mission principles of diversity, opportunity, excellence, and service. Please join me in welcoming our commencement speaker.
Good morning, everyone, and good morning, graduates. Thank you, Dean Barry. What an honor to be here once again, part of the graduation of South Texas College of Law. And thank you for the kind introduction. Appreciate it. I am truly humbled and honored to be here in front of you today and to stand before you at this graduation, such a great moment of pride and happiness for the graduates and the family. I want to first thank God for the blessings in my life. This is a great opportunity, but everything that we do, I like to give God the glory. I'd like to thank Dean Barry for asking me to be here to speak to you for 8 minutes, I was told. And I want you to know that I am a proud South Texas grad. I also was a December graduate. I had 96 hours in summer, took the bar, and so when I graduated in December, I already had my license. It was the coolest thing ever. But we're here celebrating the last graduation over the 100 years of South Texas, and we're honored for that, and let's raise a glass for 100 more years, for sure. I speak for everyone in saying that Dean Barry is doing and has done a fantastic job at South Texas. South Texas College of Law has grown in many ways and gotten better in many ways, which is what we would expect. But the results of all his hard work we see right here sitting in front of me today. The graduating class of 2023, the fall of 2023. Dean Barry, Chairman Janora Boykins, Chairman of the Alumni Association, Jennifer Stogner, South Texas alumni, friends and family, and most important, the December 2023 South Texas College of Law graduates. We all say congratulations to you. I say congratulations because I also sat there, and my 2 sons have graduated from here. So we've been through this before as parents and as students. But let me tell you what, there's no greater joy than getting that accomplishment. And like Josh said, it was a lot of hard work. It was through COVID, but you've made it. And for that, we congratulate you. And I would like everyone to one more time give the students, the faculty, and the dean a hand of applause. I will tell you it's my honor and privilege to be before you and give you a few minutes of time and hopefully some words of encouragement. But guess what? You won't remember anything I say. It's okay. You won't forget your day of graduation, December 9th, 2023. And that's really what's important to share with your family and friends and loved ones. It is my hope in a few minutes that I'm going to talk to you, and at the conclusion of my remarks here today, that you continue this quest that you've brought with you, the quest to start law school and attain excellence in the law, and continue it with the same faith, determination, dedication, and all the effort that has allowed you to get where you are today. It didn't happen without hard work. I like to say that law is a little easier than microbiology, but I still had to work hard to get there, right? So the same for you. All you brought with you did not make it easy to graduate or to get through your classes. It just prepared you. And today, you're prepared for the next step. One of my favorite quotes, and I tell my children this, you can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, you may get what you need. Mick Jagger said that, I think. But it's true. We teach that because hard work is going to get you to the top of the class, but not everybody's going to be the top of the class, right? Everybody's going to be below that. But you'll get what you need, which is an education, preparation, and then with God's help, you will be ready for the future. Dale Carnegie said something that I think is poignant for you to remember. It is so true that in life, you never achieve success unless you truly like what you are doing. Think about it. School teachers can't be school teachers unless they like it, because that's a tough job. For you to practice law, if you don't like it, you're going to have a tough road ahead. So you got to like it. And so I say to you that there is a recipe to this success. Make sure you truly like and love what you are doing. You're going to get into a job that may be perfect for you, but maybe not. I started teaching, and I knew that wasn't for me. I had to go back to school, and I went to law school at age 29. So then I found, with God's blessings, I found what was good for me. So I ask you these questions. What inspires you? What motivates you? What drives you? A lot of you think education, grades, getting an A, getting on the top of their class, learning, graduating, all that motivates you. Passing the bar, that better motivate you. But really, at the end of all that, it's getting a job. That motivates you. How about getting paid? That motivates you, right? The first paycheck, I'm sure you're looking forward to that. But how do you truly measure success? Well, I'll tell you what worked for me, and I guarantee you it'll work for you. If you work hard, help others, give back, and find peace in yourself, and with God, I guarantee you, you will find that happiness is out there after you graduate from law. It may be sounding like a very simple recipe, but I guarantee you that you have the tools, you have the preparation. South Texas has gotten you ready. If you have, like you heard, the right attitude and the effort, you will then meet that challenge. So this is the key to success. You have to love what you are doing, but there's an X factor, I like to say. You have to have a plan. If you don't have a plan and you're just going to work every day just to get a paycheck, and you don't have a plan of what you're going to accomplish, what your dreams are, like Josh was saying, dream big. Don't just think, I'll just get a job and work there a few years to retire. I want to be the best that I can be. You can do that. So have that. But don't stop reading. Don't stop studying. Don't stop improving. A lot of classmates say, I can't wait to graduate. I'll never open a book again. Right? You've heard that tongue in cheek. But guess what? If you want to be the best lawyer you can be, you want to be the best litigator you can be, you want to be the best at helping your clients, you got to keep improving. That means keep reading, keep studying. A new job awaits you, new challenges, new goals, and soon you realize you'll be bogged down with the chores of the job, the assignments, and the tasks. So I'll give you a friendly advice as I close, the same advice that my professors gave me here at South Texas many years ago. Become an advocate. You've learned that at South Texas. Become an advocate. Speak for somebody that cannot speak. Stand up for somebody that cannot stand or cannot fight. I want to see you be brave. Not everybody's a trial lawyer, right? There's trial lawyers, there's mock trial lawyers at moot quarters. Some of you didn't do that. But guess what? Stand up for somebody. Stand up for justice. And if you do that, if you become an advocate, then you will really accomplish your dreams, because that's just a stepping stone to what you're going to do. So I took that challenge many years ago. I became an advocate. And among you, you will see a lot of you exceed. And I want you all to exceed. And the way you do it is you take that challenge. Whoever it is, I have no doubt you will help your community. You will make a difference. You will make South Texas alumni, friends, and family proud. And you will help this great state in America to succeed. So I urge you to go out there, become an advocate. It is your duty. You've heard it from different speakers. It is your duty to become an advocate and win. Win every time. So congratulations. God bless you. God bless South Texas College of Law, and God bless America. God bless.
Thank you, Benny. Everyone, we have now approached the moment for which you have been waiting. Please join me in welcoming Associate Deans Ted Field, who will present the graduates, and then Sharon Finnegan and Maxine Goodman, who will announce the graduates as they cross the stage. Dean Field.
The faculty of South Texas College of Law, Houston, please rise. The candidates for the Doctor of Jurisprudence degree, please rise. Dean Barry, on behalf of the faculty of the South Texas College of Law, Houston, we present to you these candidates and certify that upon graduation, they will have met the requirements of the college for the Doctor of Jurisprudence degree. We recommend that these degrees be conferred.
Thank you, Dean Field. Graduates, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Directors of South Texas College of Law, Houston, subject to subsequent certification of the faculty that each of you has fulfilled all degree requirements, I confer upon each of you the degree of Doctor of Jurisprudence with all its rights and privileges. Congratulations. Dean Finnegan.
May be seated. Aurora Chona Medina Abregan. Yamilet Aguilar. Amin Amaro Oshish. Daniel Aaron Ardmore. Lisa M. Aragon. Magna cum laude. Nardos Tensei Ayele. Bree Babineau, cum laude. Leah Marie Boyd. Jatasia Bryant. Haley Byers. Cameron Lee Caldwell. Adam Donald Campbell, cum laude. Caitlin Carrera, summa cum laude. Jamie Alyssa Culata. Shalee R. Deshawn. Goldia U. Esquere. Dallas Jagno Boyle. Joshua M. Foydick, summa cum laude. Nanette Gardapi. Michael Neil Gassman, summa cum laude. Jason Goodwin. Jennifer Bentz Hill. Veronica Ann Ibrahim. Nahian Islam. Nicholas Jackson. Robert Ellis Johnson III. Anis Nabil Jubran.
Camden Michael Kelso, cum laude. Rachel Shelby Laverne. Austin Kyle Liao. Jeffrey Wilson Lee, cum laude. Austin Marine. Alyssa K. Marshall. Monica Calderon Martinez. Morgan McDaniel. Patrick Uriah McDonald. Carly Renee Abbott Miller. Cooper Montgomery, summa cum laude. Ellis Joseph Munoz, cum laude. Matthew Conrad Neal. Esther T. Oni. Christina Ordonez. Case M. Park Rosser. Casey M. Park Rosser. Ernest M. Powell IV, cum laude. Martin Reyes Jr. James Michael Salazar. Yadira Nunez Sanchez. Jason Jack Siegel. Melania Marianne Smith, cum laude. Keesley Marie Stroshine. Jordy A. Vargas. Davis L. Velasquez. Meredith McGee Waltman. Thomas Nelson Williams III, summa cum laude. And last but not least, Summer Delane Williamson, cum laude.
Will you please join me in congratulating our most recent graduates of South Texas College of Law, Houston. As one of the students was up here, the noisemakers went off, and I said, it's nice to have a cheering section, and he said, they're happy I made it. Graduates, give me a moment. I need to talk to your friends and family for a moment, okay? Okay. Your job's not done. Your job's not done because their job isn't done. I'm going to tell you a quick story. Back in 1983 in October, I got my driver's license. I was ecstatic. I was convinced it was the best day of my life. I was free. I had power. I had one small problem. I didn't have a car. Unless mom and dad let me use the big, green, ugly station wagon, the driver's license had no value to me. I had proven I knew how to drive. I had gotten my license. That was step one. But step two was I needed a set of wheels. And law, in some ways, is very similar to that. Because today, our graduates have demonstrated that they know the law. They have graduated. They have a diploma. But that's step one. To practice law, to drive, if you will, every graduate must pass a little quiz. A little quiz that the state of Texas gives called the Texas Bar Exam. And until you pass that bar, you can't drive. You can't put the degree to use. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The bar exam is an exceedingly difficult test. And it has to be for a reason, because lawyers in our state and in our system have an amazing amount of power. And the state wants to make sure that before a graduate can go out and practice law, they have the capability, they have the zealousness, they have the diligence that they will represent the citizens of our state well. How hard is this test? Last February, on the bar exam, 1,151 people took it. 486 passed. That's 45%. Apparently somebody did, because we're getting applause in the second row. For those taking the exam for the first time, it was a little better. It was 59%. And for graduates from South Texas, it was almost 80%. That's good. We beat the state average. But we need to be better. I want every one of our graduates to pass. And I would expect you do too. And here's the thing, every graduate of our school can pass this test. Now you'll note I say can, not will. And the reason I say that is because the same thing that got our graduates here today is what can get them over that hump. It is that commitment, that effort, that hard work. And here is the good news, because I've sounded like the Grinch who stole Christmas for the last 3 minutes. They have the power. There are 2 points. Point one, every graduate has the ability to control their destiny. And point two is we know what it takes to pass. It's actually exceedingly simple. To pass the exam, every student, whether that person's name is Joshua Foytik or not Joshua Foytik, it takes about 400 to 450 hours. Every student. In fact, the students who most struggle on the bar exam are those between about a 2.7 and a 3.2 or 3.3 GPA, because they have a false sense of confidence. Every student needs to put in 400 to 450 hours. That exam is on February 27th. That is 11 weeks and 3 days away. If you do the math, that's 40-something hours a week if you start now. If you put it off for 2 weeks, it's 50. If you put it off for 3 weeks, it's 60. That job starts immediately. So here's where you come in. First, they will need encouragement. Encourage them. Second, they will need support. Support them. Third, they will need to be reminded to take a shower. Remind them. Fourth, I know you want to spend time with them. They have been working to pass finals and do law school. You can spend time with them beginning February 29th. They simply can't afford to take too much time off now between now and February 27th. Fifth, do not let them give up. Studying for the bar exam is hard, but do not let them quit. There are no shortcuts. Keep them working. And sixth, and most important, make sure they are working with our team. We have what I believe is the best bar preparation program in the country, bar none. And I've studied this, and I actually have a pretty good sense that I'm speaking the truth. We have an amazing team here. Make sure they come and work with our team. It is very simple. Every graduate needs to put in 400 to 450 hours. How many hours? Thank you. Are we agreed? Will we do this? Yes. That was relatively tepid. Will we do this? Yes. Thank you. So back to my story. It took me a while, but I finally got to step 2. I worked, I saved money, and I finally got a car. Then I realized that was the best day of my life because I had keys. And for our graduates, today is an important day. It is a day to be proud of. It is a day to celebrate. But the day that really is exciting is that day in April when the BLE lists out the students who passed the bar exam, and your graduate's name is on that list. That is an amazing day. And that's the day we're working towards. So I have a suggestion. Take today off. Tomorrow too if you want. But beginning Monday, this becomes the full-time job. Tuesday, and make sure that they are here at the school where we do our bar kickoff. Read Tony's emails. And then every day between now and February 27th, because that is the finish line. 100% of our graduates can pass this exam. 100% should, with your help and their effort, 100% will. With me? Yes. So graduates, you can come back now. We are all thrilled at what you have accomplished today. Everything that brings you to this auditorium. I hope you have appreciated and enjoyed the enthusiasm and the support and the love that has been shown for you today. Go forth from this stage. Be proud of what you have accomplished. Set your potential high and accomplish it one last time. Congratulations. Thank you to the family and friends, to the faculty and staff, to our board members, to Jen Stogner, our Alumni Association, to everyone for being here today. Some instructions. The stage party will exit. Please remain seated while they do so. Once they exit, you may go through the doors at the rear of the auditorium. Graduates, please go to 317 to collect your materials. And then everyone will reconnect down in the atrium. There are a number of locations for photos before you turn in your caps and gowns. And as Jen Stogner mentioned, the Alumni Association welcomes you. The Alumni Association will have tables in the atrium with a gift for you, welcoming you into the family of South Texas. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Congratulations to everyone. We stand adjourned.